Hey guys, happy Saturday. So I decided I wanted to start doing Saturday videos again for a while, just to see how it goes. So, and I love alliteration, so I decided to combine Shop My Stash and Saturday for a Shop My Stash Saturday. We're just gonna have a relaxed kind of get ready with me using products that I've owned for a while, and maybe even some new products. So let's go shopping. I want to use, I talked about this in my palette tag video. It's the Subculture. It's time. Somebody said that this was their favorite palette, so okay, I'm gonna try it. And then for bronzer, I think I want to use this Too Faced. And I need to take a look at the palette here and see which direction I'm going to go. So I pretty much need a warm toned bronzer, and or a blush. I think I'm going to go back to my Old Faithful Warm Soul. And then let's do a kind of more warm toned highlight here. You know what? Maybe we should try these. I haven't used these for so long. These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Let's see if they're still okay to use. Okay, and then we need a lip product. What do I want to do? What about, I use this all the time. What about Honey Bear? Yes, Honey Bear. Okay, I'm going to switch to my big camera and I'm going to start getting ready. Guys, I'm just going to start at the beginning with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. So how's everybody doing? You guys all kind of surviving this pandemic? I know it's hit so many different people in so many different ways. Yeah. Nobody in my family has been sick. We've been really pretty much doing the stay at home stuff. I mean, not all the time. We go out to get takeout and stuff, but most of the time we're just home. So, but I know some families who have been through it, and that's really sad. Yeah. So I'm going to do my brows now, and this is the Maybeline Precisely My Brow. No, Brow Precise Micro Pencil. And this is in the shade Medium Brown, I believe. Been liking doing my brows darker as of late. So that's a new thing for me. So you guys, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Did you all know that? Brows are done. Before I move on to eyes, I'm going to take this newer product that I have here from Ilia. This is the Cucumber Water Stick. It just feels so good when you apply it to your face. It definitely is cooling and it feels wet. So yeah, it just feels kind of nice. It's supposed to be like for depuffing. Alright, I think I have a plan of how to proceed. I'm going to take Dawn on a Wayne gas brush and just start running that through the crease. So yeah, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and recently on my Facebook I shared kind of my own story, like some of it. And so I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about it. I started therapy over a year ago to kind of deal with some grief I was having, still having after several years after my dad passed. And my grandma was also sick within the past couple years, and so yeah, I was just having a hard time, and I just decided, and then it was something that was recommended to all of our program. I'm currently getting my master's in school counseling. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Edge. And so I thought, well, what a perfect time to, seek out someone to talk to, because that's exactly what I'm, going to be doing, only I'll be in the opposite. I mean, it's not exactly what I'll be doing, but because I won't be a therapist, but I will be listening to people and deciding if I can help them with tools or if they need further help. And so I thought, well, if I'm not willing to talk to somebody, how can I expect somebody to be willing to talk to me? So I thought, well, perfect time. Now's the time to go talk to somebody. And I started to research online, and I found somebody in another town. And the language that she used to describe her services, I just thought she would be a good fit. So I called, I set the appointment, I went to the appointment, and I'm so glad I did. Okay, next I'm going to try to decide which way I'm going to change it. I'm going to take All Star here. And so, I went and I started talking and sharing, and about 6 or so months in, I just remember asking her in one of my sessions. I started out going every other week. And I remember just asking her, I'm like, am I always going to feel like this? Just this kind of persistent sadness. And I kind of need to back up a little bit, because the first session I went, I told her that I didn't want to take medicine. I've had some not great experiences with meds. I'm just pretty sensitive, and so it made me nervous to take them. So that's one of the first things I said in a session. Not the very first thing, but the first session, I shared that. And one of the first things she shared with me, I don't remember if it was the first session or, a little ways through, I'm just blending. She shared with me a Robert Frost, part of his poem. And I love quotes and stuff like that, and poems, and she said, the only way out is through. I'm going to take Electric. And those words have stuck with me. Okay, hi guys. So sorry, but I must have accidentally bumped my microphone and it shut off. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to be doing a voiceover. It does go back to, the sound does go back to the sound of the video pretty soon. But anyway, it's a day after I filmed this, so I'm going to try and hop back in and tell you where I was at. So right here, I'm just deepening up that outer crease. But anyway, basically what I was saying was that I told my therapist I didn't want to take meds. And then about 6 months, like I said, about 6 months in, I was like, man, am I always going to feel like this? And she gently said to me that maybe I should consider going on some meds. She never pressured me, and she waited a long time to say anything like that to me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take this shade here. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm just putting that between that lighter green shade and the outer corner to kind of marry everything together. But yeah, so I made an appointment with, I asked her what the next step would be, and she's like, well, you can contact your primary care doctor. And that's what I did. I love my primary care doctor, and so I called my primary care doctor. Here I'm just lining my upper lash line with that dark shade that starts with an R in the palette. There it is. So I called my primary care doctor, set an appointment, and when I got there, I told her what I was wanting to do, and she took me through a depression questionnaire that kind of shows you where you're at on a scale. And from there, we decided that I would go on a low dosage of fluoxetine, which is essentially Prozac. So yeah, that's what I take. Just every morning I take that, and it has really helped just kind of balance out how I'm feeling. If you're looking at, I just want to be really clear here, if you're looking at the possibility of taking meds, I really, really recommend you go talk to your primary care doctor. I'm just sharing this with you because this is my experience. And, oftentimes hearing stories from other people can help others. So I'm hoping that that's what this is doing, but I'm by no means recommending that you do what I do. You just have to do what's right for you. So there you go. While I was just chatting, I did line my lower lash line with that darker brown shade. It's After Something, I think. And then I blended that out with the kind of yellowy mustard shade. And I'm putting Smashbox Baller in my waterline. Now I'm going to take the Fenty bronzer cream bronzer in Macchiato. And I've started doing this lately where I put my cream bronzer on before my foundation. It's kind of that reverse technique. However, I don't do it unless I'm using a cream blush. So for today, I just put the bronzer on first before my foundation, and I really like how it looks. I know it's looking kind of like, there's definitely a lighter shade in this bronzer called Butter Biscuit, but once you blend this Macchiato out, it really does leave a nice glow, bronzy glow to the cheeks. Now I am putting on L'Oreal's mascara, voluminous mascara. And in just a moment here, we're going to switch back over to the actual audio from the video. So thanks for bearing with me during this voiceover, and I apologize for that happening, but I really wanted to be able to share this part of my mental health story with you all. Okay, I was going to use something different, but I'm going to try out the Maybeline Fit Me again. I want to get a better idea of what I think about this, and I just dumped so much on the back of my hand. That's too much. For concealers, I'm going to use the Maybelline, the Brightener and Fair Instant Age Rewind concealers. Anyway, so yeah. That's kind of my story on how I started going to therapy. And I really love it. I mean, I think you really have to find the right fit. Okay? I'm not gonna lie, like, not every experience is gonna be equal. I'm just going to give this Charlotte Tilbury powder another go. I still am like not entirely sure how I feel about it. Like right now, I don't hate it. And then, okay, bronzer. Let's use the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. And this is a new bronzer brush from Sephora, which I'm absolutely loving. It's so big, but I love it. It's really soft. I gotta lift up my hair. I always do this. I'm like, you have to lift up your hair to get your bronzer under there. So I was noticing that I wasn't getting good coverage of bronzer on this side. That's because I need to lift up my hair. Okay. I thought I was going to use that Warm Soul, but I kind of want to use this Ilia blush that I just got that I don't feel like I have the best handle on yet. So this is the Ilia blush. I think this will look good with this eyeshadow look. I'm just going to go straight in. And then I'm going to, I really hope this doesn't like ruin this brush, but here we go. This brush is amazing. Yeah. I love it. And then I will use this for highlight, I think. Let's just see. I haven't used this for so long. These are the Cover FX drops. Let's just do 2 little drops and then my hand. And I think I'll just take my finger. Oh boy, probably too much. Oh yes, I forgot about, oh, these are so intense. They're so intense. Oh, I just kind of made a mess. How's it looking? Okay. I don't know about that side, but we're going to keep going. I'm going to use the Too Faced Honey Bear lipstick. It just brings it all together. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. Alright, you guys, here is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. It was fun to finally play around with this palette. It's pretty. I don't know what, if this is like the newer formula from, oh, let's put a little bit of this on. Oh, that's so pink. I hate it when that happens. But too late now. I thought it'd be like more goldy, but it's not. It's fine though, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if this is the new formula from like when they originally released the Subculture and like all that hubbub happened and people said how terrible it was, but I really liked it. I like the look that I have here, and it was fun to play with some of those products that I got a few weeks ago. Just to see like, what do I think about them? Are they good? Are they worth the money? Like, would it be better just to buy something that's a few dollars more, instead of just trying to get the cheapest thing? So, yeah, I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I'm glad I got to be able to share a bit of my mental health journey with you, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. I hope maybe it helped you out a little bit, and that's what it's all about, just trying to help people feel like they're less alone. So, alright you guys, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.